You thought we'd be getting on to chapter 6, but no! You fool! You fool. Of course not. You should know by now that we've got to do the Monami section. Stage 5, baby. Yeah. Sorry, I was a little confused for a second there. I didn't think there were any more, Mono Beasts, were there? But, apparently there is. The dude. Well, anyway, yeah, so how you guys doing? Actually, does anyone even watch these parts? Who even plays these parts aside from me? Like, this adds nothing. Let's be real. Although I will say it is a lot of fun to just listen to the Monami theme. I do love the... Ow! I do love the Monami theme. Actually, this is more like the Danganronpa 2 theme, isn't it, than the Monami theme. The Monami theme's more like the one that I can't really think of off the top of my head. Well, not think of, but can't say off the top of my head. Anyway... commentary! Where's this? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I mean, usually I have at least something to talk about, but I'm not really sure I do right now. Oh, actually, I do have a little something to say. I'm kind of surprised I didn't say it, but, well, this is more so a good thing for me, as opposed to, like, a good... Well, maybe it's a good thing for you guys, too. Finally got my braces off today. Which hopefully means a lot less spittle. Not that that's really been a problem as of late, but for me, it's like, oh my god. I spit so fucking much. Hey, maybe we'll have well, probably won't have better voice acting, but I'll, choke on my words a little less, too. That could be fun! That might be good! Just in time for V3, too, you know? God, actually, saying that, we are really close to the end of this game, aren't we? Like, I know it's only really been a few days for me, but, like, I don't know, like, this game took a while, like, I'm pretty sure we're already beyond the point that we were with Dangan 1. I think, at least. Just off the top of my head, I think there's been more episodes of this one already. Like, maybe including... Or maybe not including the free time stuff. Which I've got to do in this game as well, which is fun. God, I am actually quite excited for the free time, though, because the free time events that I have done so far have been real quality, like, really fucking good. Yeah, there's not really much more to that sentiment, just the free time events have been really solid in this game. So yeah, I can't wait to go back to some of these characters that I wish I'd known some more stuff about beforehand. Granted, off the top of my head, there aren't too many that I'm like, oh my god, I really want to know them, and I didn't already start their free time events, but like, you know, I haven't done Fuyuhiko's, which is kind of a shame. Like, I probably should have done his, realistically. I kind of want to do Sonya's, because you know that I love Sonya. I'm actually quite excited to do Ibuki's as well. You know, I like Ibuki. No, she's not like my favorite character, but I do like Ibuki. There has certainly been a little hole in the team after she died. Because, like, yeah, she's the bubbly fun one, you know? And we really haven't had that as of late, which is good for, like, the tone of the past chapter and a half. Actually, no, I think chapter 4 and 5 sort of had that same very tense atmosphere going on. So, yeah, you know, maybe it was for the best that we didn't have Ibuki. You know, she could upset the mood a little bit with how silly she is. You know, I'm kind of surprised that Gundam didn't upset the mood with how, you know, chuny he is. In fact, he set the mood for the end of Chapter 4. So, you know, maybe it would have been okay. I mean, you know, I always... Well, not always. It's not like it's a well, I mean, it is a pattern, but it's only across 2 games. But my thoughts have always been that Chapter 3, because, you know, serves as a triple death as a way to get rid of everyone else who you don't really want in the final, like, chapter and a bit. Or, no, just the final chapters in general. Like, the sort of characters that would kind of ruin the mood. Because, like, you know, you can only have so many, right? Of, like, comic relief characters. And, I mean, there are a lot in this game, but there are quite a few in Danganronpa 1 as well. So, like, would Hifumi have really worked with the mood of chapters 4 and 5? I don't think so. Would Taka have worked? Maybe, but, like, the direction they took his character, he wouldn't have. And then Celeste, it's like... You have too many, like, antagonistic characters if you have Celeste in for the end. And, like, her attitude or whatever doesn't really mesh in with, like, the rest of the game, you know? Because Byakuya has to change, which, you know, he does, kind of. But, like, you'd also have to do that sort of character arc with Celeste, so it, like, makes sense that she would want to work with everyone. Which, all like, Celeste wanting to work with anyone under any circumstance is a bit weird. Well, you know, with the exception of her murder plan, because, like, that... I mean... I say it makes perfect sense. I mean, it makes perfect sense in the sense that it was a very easy target for her to manipulate, you know, Hifumi. But, maybe not the best sort of guy to have for a complicated murder plot. Well, not that it was actually complicated. I think the point of that case was to make it more complicated than it actually was, which it certainly managed. Yeah. But I think the same could be said of the Danganronpa 2 characters who, like, got axed in Chapter 3. Unfortunately, with what they were doing with Hiyoko, yeah, having her revert to her pre-trying to change phase, yeah, no, she would not fit in with everyone else here. Like, there would be no drama to the potential breaking up of the group that they tried to do in chapters 4 and 5. Well, granted, in 4 it was really only Kazuichi doubting Hajime, because, like, they made it clear that no one else, like, doubted him at all. Which was really sweet, by the way. I think I mentioned it at the time, but it's really sweet that none of them, like, none of our classmates doubted Hajime. Like, at all, aside from Kazuichi, and, you know, it's good to have someone who does doubt, you know, I think that's important, but... Yeah, it was sweet that no one else really doubted him at all. And it's the same with, like, the Hajime has no talent thing, like, everyone, Hajime mentioned it, and then everyone else was like, yeah, okay, cool. We don't care, you're still Hajime. Like, that's really nice. I love that. But anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Hiyoko. Well, that was my bit on Hiyoko. But Ibuki, you know, I've said my piece. Probably too, like, hyper-happy. It probably wouldn't make sense for her to succumb to the melancholy of the past few chapters as well. And if you have a character who doesn't, then it sort of destroys the mood a little bit. I think that's kind of why Akane probably hasn't done anything since Chapter 4. Like, in Chapter 5, she did almost nothing. Like, she's had Minimaru, who has also done nothing. And that's sort of been it with her. Which is fine, you know? Like, I think it actually might be an arguable strength of this chapter to have not used her that much. Or, like, to the chapter's strength to have not used her that much. She is pretty without question comic relief! Ow. Okay. Ow, hey! Dickbag. Ow, God, the range on that's a bit further than I thought it would be. Oh, God, she's getting sweaty! Oh, he's dead. Well, that was fun. Anyway, and yeah, Mikan, like, Mikan probably wouldn't have worked that well either. You know, she is... I mean, she isn't comic relief in and of herself, like a character archetype usually isn't, but she was used a lot for comic relief. You know, oh, clumsy. Well, okay, the clumsy bit is, but like the really shy girl usually isn't the comic relief type. Anyway, gonna have to cut my rant short there. Any new... A stick meant for conquest possesses an overwhelming hidden power. Nice. Despair ribbon. Yeah, I'd be willing to have that. A ribbon said to have been worn by a child of despair. Oh, is that supposed to be like Junko's hair ribbon? That's cool. Oh, right, the anti-panties. Underwear worn by the ultimate martial artist during serious battles. I like that a lot of these are references to Danganronpa 1. Is this... are all of them? It's not really covering much. Oh no, maybe not then. I mean, I'm not sure anyone else is wearing nappies, so... yeah, sort of makes sense to decrease that. Yeah, I'll leave the hero underwear on. Anyway, yeah, I will actually see you guys in Chapter 6 now. See you in a minute. Heading to the... hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Blind. Welcome to Chapter 0? It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that. I'd get bored of that. I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. Oh! Oh. I'm never gonna get rid of this bastard, am I? Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor that's like some kind of putrid slime. Yeah, it turns out removing the braces did not help with my awful speech. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me.
It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that... Yep, I'm definitely lucky.
Lucky? So that's your talent, then. What a boring talent.
A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly...
It's because I have luck as well.
Huh?
Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, what? Who is this, Makoto?
Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Oh, well that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here?
How boring. You know, I was gonna say, is this Hajime? But probably not, right? Started, he doesn't talk like this, but I don't know, like, he's met Nagito, right? Or they, I guess, I don't know, it's a he.
Sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation.
Not you. This world.
Huh?
This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring.
Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. Makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps... Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here?
Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed.
Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right?
Listen well. Using people is a talent too. Is this... Monokuma? Or like the person controlling Monokuma? Oh hell, maybe it's the person Monokuma was supposed to be waiting for. Wouldn't explain the Nagito thing, but would sort of explain the question mark, question mark, question mark. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past.
That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, there already.
I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now it rests in my pocket. So, Junko? I mean, I know Ultimate Despair is a group, but, like, Junko, right? I mean, question mark, question mark, question mark did just say us, like, what they said implied a single person.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. Can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you.
Ah!
Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much.
Hate? Then Explain your hand.
This?
The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? What the fuck?! Nagito, did you fucking steal Junko's hand?! Look, I know you were saying some whack shit, excuse my canonisms, during Ultra Despair Girls. I remember the scene, the chapter 4 scene, you're like,
Oh, the person I hate more than... So I actually don't remember exactly what I said, but we did like the weird camera zoom, and it was like, oh, Makoto Naegi. He defeated Junko Enoshima, and I wasn't there to see it.
like, Jesus Christ! Nagito! Wait, where the fuck did that hand go during the main game? You definitely had two normal hands.
Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy.
I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person.
I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, Wait. Do I hate her? That's strange. Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there.
What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen.
Huh?
I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead.
Really?
Maybe it is the person Wakuma's supposed to be waiting for then.
I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again?
There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
So what the fuck did I just see? The fuck was that? Welcome back to Hajime, I guess. Huh? What is this? It's a door. Oh yeah, no, this was the beginning of the game. There's a door. Huh. A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Oh my god.
Testing. Mic check.
Oh my god.
This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Oh my god. Well, welcome back to Hope's Peak, guys! What is this? In a normal classroom there'd be a window, but instead, there's this iron plate bolted here. And I tried knocking on it with my fist. It looks like it's a pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. Is it really Hope's Peak Academy? I mean, yes. I'm pretty sure this is the room Makoto woke up in, even. Like, what the fuck is going on? Jesus, I was right comparing this to Doki Doki, wasn't I? This is gonna take me for a fucking trip. This is a surveillance camera. Why would there be a surveillance camera inside the school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as the surveillance cameras on Jabberwock Island? If so, who's watching us? Is it whoever's controlling Monokuma? I don't know, man. I don't know. This clock doesn't have any hands. A clock without hands is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? Oh no. Are there gonna be more of these? Oh, there is. Oh god, Monokuma, you're coming apart at the seams. The seams of reality, my guy. Oh my god. Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitors on the island? If so, this would be under Monokuma's supervision, right? Is this place really Hope's Peak Academy? Damn it. What's going on? Fuck. I don't know, Hajime. I don't know. I don't even have a map. You know what I am gonna do, though? I'm gonna feed my fucking pet. Don't mind me, I'm just casually freaking out over here. Let's give it 5 treats, eh? Just give it 5 treats. Just fill up that first hope meter. It won't take too long. Although in saying that, I think I am going to end this episode early. Pretty much exclusively just for the sake of a Chapter 0 episode. You know, just to, like, neatly separate it out. This episode will only be, like, 20 minutes, I guess. I don't know if I'll put the Usami thing at the beginning of this episode, actually. I mean, I might as well, I suppose. Yeah, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I mean, we're already in Chapter 6. You know, I've seen the thing in the corner. So, I mean, you know, there's no real distinction. It'd probably break flow even more if I started next episode with the Usami stuff. Yeah, fuck it. Let's give it another Kokoshimi. Alright, there you go, Chibi-me. Hope you enjoyed. Oh god. How's this gonna work? Are we gonna leave here? Yes. Old building. Oh. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. This is straight up fucking Hope's Peak! From Danganronpa! Oh, I have missed these creepy psychedelic halls! It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? Yes, it is, actually, Hajime. It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us. Just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. I mean, it is clearly not real. I mean, fucking Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Wait. Can I... Makoto, are you in there? Oh god, there's even like a no entry sign in there. Gee, oh, the old trial grounds. Oh, hello. I remember that sign in the second floor dorms. Treat. Ooh, menacing. Yeah, lovely. I love this room. So many good things happened in there. Not the toilets. Well, yeah, I'm gonna make this a short one just for the sake of a Chapter 0 episode. Just for the sake of organization, but, good god. This game's gonna fuck with me to the very end, isn't it? The rest of this chapter's just gonna mind fuck the hell out of me. And I'm kinda ready for it, to be honest. I'm pretty hyped to finish this game. But, I'll see you guys in the next one, where we, really start Chapter 6. See you guys then.